It's the 2nd of December, and today we're looking at a passage in Luke 1, and from verse 26 says this. In the 6th month of Elizabeth's pregnancy, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you who are highly favoured. The Lord is with you." Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favour with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end." So Liam, what about this passage sticks out to you?
Well, there's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Let's just think about that. But the bit that really stood out to me was the fact that the angel says over Mary, "You are highly favoured." Just think about that. That's crazy. I mean, we maybe know it now because we're living in post sort of the cross times. You know, we talk about favour a lot. But just think, for Mary at that time, she probably thought she was just a nobody. Probably like a teenage girl wandering around her life, thinking, what is my purpose here? Because even back then they had the same thoughts. We're all human. We all had the same thoughts. Why am I here? What's my purpose? Does God even notice me? Like, does God care about me? She obviously believed in God, obviously had a faith for him. But did he notice me? And then an angel comes along and says, God has seen you. And actually he has loved you through that whole time. Yeah,
that's so good. And I suppose really you see this girl who's, before she's got married, in this culture, marriage was really the thing for women to have on their identity. So for her to be called favoured as a virgin, somebody who isn't married, as a virgin, that's massive.
Yeah, she's done nothing in the world up to now. There's no success of the world that we see or what we know of.
Yeah.
But God comes along and says, I have loved you. I have put favour upon you. Yeah. I'm the one that's given you that purpose. I'm the one that's given you a plan in the future. Yeah. And that's incredible to think about.
So what would you say this means for us?
I mean, hopefully it's obvious, but really for me it's no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter how insignificant you feel like you are. She was in a nowhere town. Nobody cared about her town. No one really cared about her family. No one cared about her. There was no worldly obvious success in her, but God saw her. And I guess what I'd say to people today is that God sees you. No matter what you're doing, where you are, God sees you. And when you do something for him, it brings favour of God over your life. Just rely and trust that God has a purpose and favour for you.